Sometimes you just got to accept your truth. We got to accept our truth that this is us. We did do wrong, and we are now getting ourselves right. Because we don't need anybody else to get us right, Israel. We don't need anybody else to get us right, community. We only have to get right with the Most High, and all things will be given to us in order and in glorious manner. Speaking of that, before we get into Maccabees tonight, the Most High hit me with some things. As Sharonda, Art by Sharonda, put up our post on Instagram, and really, man, y'all got to check out our Instagram. Our Instagram is popping. I just got to say it. Hebrew State of Being, at Hebrew State of Being, WBOK. Y'all have got, if you don't have Instagram, we love you, but tell somebody to check it out for you. I guarantee you're going to love it. Our Instagram is pretty popping. So, yeah. And go through the travel of it. With the post on our Instagram, you'll see the progression, like my man PZ say, right? You'll see the progression of the post, and what it helps you through the week. It gives you things through the week. We should start doing it on Facebook, but we have not created a Facebook page yet for Hebrew State of Being. So when that comes, you'll start getting some daily posts there to go along with the show that we do. But more importantly, the post is about fasting. So I fasted all day today in preparation for tonight, because so many opportunities and things come to us, and opportunities and distractions sometimes come in the same package. Opportunities and distractions come in the same package sometimes. Yeah, it's that southern thing, that southern thing. But I Yes, but opportunities and distractions sometimes come in the same package. That's why they sometimes appear to be the same thing. It is confounding, especially when I come from a city that believes in you don't look a gift horse in his mouth. Oh, we live by that out here, baby. Oh, what? You serious? Wait, you serious? They don't have that saying in Connecticut, though? Oh, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm gonna tell y'all, we do the work in the streets, right? So I'm a edify. Since you said that and nobody knows it, I'm gonna give a perfect example of it, right? We in the streets, right? We are giving this word to our people in the streets, anywhere and however. So we talk to all walks of life, as we talk to city officials, and we talk to park officials, and we talk to, you know, the hood of the hood, and I love them. But today, speaking to one of the brothers that I talk to often, and wants to getting his life together. My brother is getting himself together, but he said that he came upon 3 pounds, right? I'm like, brother, how you come across 3 pounds of illegal things that you can burn? And the brother said, well, man, I came out the store. A dude asked me if I did. I told him I did. He said, well, man, I need help getting rid of these things. And he said, what? He said, show it to me. He said, the man showed it to him. He said, you know what? It's okay. The price is good. I'll take all three, but not me. I got to go tell my people around the corner. He took the bag and left with the 3 pounds and never came back. Now, he tells me that's not, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Because he's coming to me, and I want you to understand this, Israel. He's coming to me for cleansing, for me to tell him it's okay. You got to understand? Yeah. The brother is telling me this so that I can, I guess, in some form of fashion, since we speak on the Most High and we talk very differently about it, he wanted to get understanding on how to deal with such a gift, right? A lot of you guys not, right? This is a true story, right? And I said, brother, first of all, That was not the gift. That's not what the Most High speaks of when he says, that he gives you, leave it not to your own understanding, but just to go forward. That's not what he was speaking of, right? So I said, well, my brother, be quick because we got a lot to go tonight. This wasn't even part of the show, right? So just want to say this, right? So I said, brother, you understand that anything that you get in life, it is what you do with it, right? So you may have murky ways of having 99.10, 99, 9/10 of the law in Louisiana as possession, right? So even though you have 9/10 of the law on your side, and anyone that happens to get something in their possession, it is what you do with it, right? You can go and party and show everybody that you the G, you running things, or you can establish to not go hungry or to feed someone that needs to be fed. Sowing blessings. If the Most High gave you a blessing that you did not sow, you clearly know you did not sow, I suggest you sow that. To put it in just clear terms for you, okay? For my brothers that are trying to make the transition to a more spiritual walk, right? I give you that, invest it, make it a sowing seed that can be seen in his righteousness. Something that you can point at and say, that's just righteousness. Nothing else came up out of that. There's nothing that just works out right. So, and the Most High, if you pray once you receive whatever this package is, let me just say that first. When you receive this blessing that you don't know about, get to your knees, thank him, and then ask, what should you do with this before you make a move? Right. And by showing that obedience to him and to wanting to know direction from him, then maybe he can cleanse whatever gift you received. So back to the thing, right? So back to our point, right? Of looking at gift horse in the mouth, right? And going to understanding of sowing seeds and our feast of dedication and our fasting and getting clarification on things. And all of that brought me to a king. And I pray the Most High uses me as a vessel at this moment. He gave me that we don't know how to be kings. We want it. We say we come from it. Hallelujah. We say it's in our DNA, it's our heritage. He says we don't know how to be kings. How can you be a queen if you don't know how to rule? And the first lesson to leading is following. If you can't follow the Most High, if you can't follow his words, if you can't remove your flesh suit to hear him, he cannot let you speak to others for him. He cannot give you the blessings that you desire until you can be a testimony of him. You may not like that deal. That may not seem like a fair exchange because you're in confoundment and you're confused of who and what you are. You cannot be a queen or a king until you learn how to follow the only king that we have. Hallelujah. Emotions and anger riddle our bodies, our flesh throughout this week and every day and every second and every centimeter of your being, it attacks. There's a reason for that. You won't feel shalom until your shoulders break and you show humbleness. Every relationship, every job, everything will get to a point that you think that you have made it, and it will crumble time after time after time. The greater mission he has for you, the more he'll let you think you achieve some things, to only pull it from you so that you know you have to go to him to replenish it. That is why the cycle continues. If you claim to be a king, you claim to be a queen, if you even claim to want it, to desire it, if you claim to be cleansed, if you claim to want to feel your head on the chest of the Most High as his bride, if you seek that peace, I pray you hear these words. Ecclesiastes, excuse me. Chapter 8. Who is a wise man? And who knoweth interpretations of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. I conceal thee to keep the king's commandment, and that in regard of the oath of the Most High. Be not hasty to go out of his sight. Stand not in evil things, for he doeth whatsoever pleaseth him. Where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? What doest thou? Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. And a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. Because to every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore the misery of man is great upon him, for he knoweth not that which shall be. For who can tell him when it shall be? There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither hath the power in the day of death. And there is no discharge in the war. I repeat, there is no discharge in the war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. All this have I seen, and applied my heart unto every word that it is done under the sun. There is a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. And so I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of the holy, and they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This is also vanity, because sentence against an evil work is not excluded speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he fear not before the Most High. There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men, unto whom it happen according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men, to whom it happened according to the work of the righteous. I said, this also is vanity. Then I commanded merit, because a man hath no better thing under the sun. Then I command merit, because a man hath no better thing under the sun. Your word. Than to eat and to drink and to be merry. For that shall abide with him of his labor the days of his life, which the Most High giveth him under the sun. When I applied mine heart to know wisdom, when I applied mine heart to know wisdom, and to see the business that is done upon the earth, do not have a blind eye. For also there is that neither day nor night seeth sleep with his eyes. Then I beheld all the work of the Most High, that a man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun. Because thou a man labor to seek it, though a man labor to seek it out, ye future through a wise man think to know it, yet shall he not be able to find it. Hallelujah. To be a king is to have power of your words. To be a king is to have his Ruach HaKodesh follow you. That's a responsibility that most do not cherish nor seek out. But Israel, you are a queen and you are a king. You have no choice. Righteousness is what we are. It is what we represent. It is what we exude. I pray that these words have touched who it needed to speak and who it needed to touch. My men that are kings that are fighting, keep fighting. He's got you. Take your time to seek him alone, because that is where your peace is. Women, seek him alone, because that is your salvation. That is your refuge. It is nothing else. I am sorry to tell you. My men, stop lying. You can't save one of our women. Only the Most High can. Do not give them bill of goods that has been sold to you. Humble yourself and hear him. He's talking to us all the time. And he's not going to stop because he loves us. My brother, play some music. She said what? That's because you're not on. They can't hear the music. Yeah. Welcome back, WBOK. Servant. I am not a king. We should all strive to be servants of the Most High. You can be a king. Y'all can be queens. You can have it. I'm a servant. Refer to me as such. I'm proudly taking that badge. We should all seek to serve whomever, wherever he speaks to you to do so. This city is so full of iniquity. The scripture just said, take a look around you. You don't have to tell nobody that they doing something wrong. You don't have to stand on Bourbon Street with a 20-inch cross, 20-foot cross. Be the example. Have it to know where nobody wants to speak to you because all you say is him. You want to know if you following the Most High? Watch your friends decrease. You want to know if you following you being a servant? Watch him replace him. You have to. You have to know what you're doing every day. You have to know what you subject your eyes to. The Most High sees this world through your eyes. What will he see? If the Most High took you over for a day, what would he see through your eyes? What would he see? Would he see you loving people? Would he see you giving to people? Will he hear you talking about people? Will he hear his name? Will he hear his name from you in 24 hours? Will anyone hear you say it? Be what you're supposed to be. beautiful representation, image of the Most High. We're going to go into our first Maccabees, chapter 9. And Brother Obad's going to take over. I hope you guys can hear on Facebook. If you can't, let us know, and we'll work out the technical aspects of it. I just want to leave y'all tonight with the word servant. Servant. Have that through your 24 hours with the Most High and see what he tells you. Meditate on the word servant. Give him an hour. Tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your kids. Give you an hour for the Most High and watch how he give it to you. Watch how he'll edge it out for you. Just give him an hour to think about the word servant and let him talk to you. Yeah. We do the work, man. Do the work. Do the work. Doing the work. Chinese. We heard. Doing the work. Doing the work. Doing the work. Never. What do you think? They didn't be dealing. Who gon' yeah, just do all the work. Doing yeah, I like Sheba. Yes. Another roll off to me. To me. Oh, blasphemy. Bang. Bang. Doing the work. Doing the work. Doing the work. Doing the work. Need more water. Doing the work. Oh, thank you. My brother just informed me. Yes, my brother just informed me there's not one stitch of paper towels or toilet tissue in here for me to blow my nose. So y'all gonna see me rub my nose a lot. It's the grinding. Yeah, they're going even harder. Well, segue, wanted to show doing the work, man. So my brother's about to do this work and read this Maccabees, man, and see it. I hope y'all listen to these songs that we are playing. They are on purpose. The words are precepts, basically, to what we have been talking about tonight. So, my brother, you ready with this Maccabees? Yes. Much. Mm. Hmm. 800. I mean, that's a lot of that's a lot of slicing and dicing. I mean, you got to be about this. We cannot have that. It's called purging your own list before you go to the fight. It's getting the troops right. Iron sharpens iron. I'm sorry. Man, you weird, man. I hear it today, my brother. Y'all have no idea how many people step up and see the fight and be like, yeah, and then they get really into that fight and it's like, whoa. Like, no, no. Yeah. Yeah.
forbid that I should do this thing and flee away from them. If our time be come, let us die manfully for our brethren, and let us not stain our honor.
Whoa, whoa. His answer wasn't, yeah, there's a lot of people. Did he negotiate his demise with the guy? I said, Judah flees or eats, right? He said that he's commanded to go and eat. This is not what I want to do. He's telling these people, look, forbid thy run. Forbid. Like your mama used to tell you, either you're going to fight or you're going to fight him. My mama told me you're going to go outside and fight him or you're going to fight me. Which one? Yeah. Oh boy, I got that. So go ahead and continue to read.
Verse 11. With that, the host of Bacchides removed out of their tents and stood over against them, their horsemen being divided into two troops, and their slingers and archers going before the host. And they that marched in the forward were all mighty men. As for Bacchides, he was in the right wing. So the host drew near unto on the two parts and sounded their trumpets. They also of Judah's side, even they sounded their trumpets also, so that the earth shook.
Shook.
The noise of the armies.
Shook.
Continued from morning till
Night.
now.
Not 3,000 men, right? Not 3,000 of Judah, right? The 800, right? The 800 that's still strong, right? Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure. He's rocking and rolling. They should be dead. I mean, there was 20,000 of them. They had horses. They had everything. And we rocking through the night. We endured to the end. Continue, my brother.
Verse 14. Now when Judah perceived that Bacchides and the strength of his army were on the right side, he took with him all the hardy men.
Mm.
This is the Verse 15. Who discomfited the right wing and pursued them unto the Mount Azotus.
Mm.
But when they of the left wing saw that they of the right wing were
Comforted.
discomfited, they followed upon Judah and those that were with him hard at the heels from behind.
Now, discomforted meaning they were getting whooped. They were having problems on the battlefield. Yeah.
Verse 17, whereupon there was a sore battle, insomuch as many were slain on both parts. Judah
Also was killed. Oh, yeah.
and the remnant.
Oh, there's going to be days like this, Judah. There's going to be days like this, Israel. That's why we all know we got to play our part. I guarantee you, when Judah was on his deathbed, he knew that he had followed the commandment and he knew where he was going next. He had no issue going to the next dimension, knowing that he had played his part well as a servant. As a servant. Continue, my brother.
Verse 19. Then Jonathan and Simon took Judah their brother and buried him in the sepulchre of his fathers in Modin. Moreover, they bewailed him, and all Israel made great lamentation for him, and mourned many days, saying, how is the valiant man fallen that delivered Israel?
Whoa. I want to stop right there. You get that he died, right? You get that there are 22, that's 8 from the 3,000, 2,200 of the soldiers that are left back there, right? That they run to after burying, and everybody's crying and lamentations and this outpour, similar to when Yahweh was sacrificed, right? And he said he had to be sacrificed so that we would have the Ruach HaKodesh, have the living water, which is we are inspired. We spoke Wednesday night about Anaconia. And my brother spoke about how that has inspired Haiti all the way to them winning their independence. So sometimes your part, Israel, is to be a martyr. It is to fall on that spear. Are you okay with that? We good with it over here. How about you, my brother? You great with it? Yeah, right. You don't. We all gonna die, right? It's already laid that we're all going to die, right?
Or thing, but that's just what it looks like when you don't take help from the enemy. That's
Yeah,
what it actually looks like. You might look like you're doing well, but you're just taking it from the enemy. So it just appears that way.
it appears that way. And every day, centimeter by centimeter, your dignity, your pride, what you stand for, your morals, all get eroded away. Anyway, go on, my brother. And then now you're on holidays trying to buy your kids Christmas gifts. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Verse 22. As for the other things concerning Judah and his wars, and the noble acts which he did, and his greatness, they are not written, for they
Very many. We read about some of it. And it said he did so much that we could. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now after the death of Judah, the wicked began to put forth their heads in all the coasts of Israel, and
Hmm.
there arose up all such as wrought iniquity.
Yeah, they believed that it was over. Like they had cut the head, right? They felt like they cut the head because that's how they operate.
Yep.
See, when Antiochus and them boys went down, they just cut each other head till it fell because that's what they do, that doggy dog. That's not how we do. But go on, my brother. I don't want to spoil the story.
In those days also was there a very great famine, by reason whereof the country revolted and
Hmm.
went with them. Then Bacchides chose the wicked men and made them lords of the country.
So you get that. That's kind of helped them become under the iniquity. Yeah, it was yeah, the famine. Right, that's the word I was looking for. The famine hit, so it kind of pushes you. So you feel like you already been beat down. Judah's already been killed. You got famine on the thing, so some people succumb. Go on, my brother. Oh,
And they made inquiry and search for Judah's friends, and brought them into Bacchides, who took vengeance of them, and used them despitefully.
mm-hmm.
So was there a great affliction in Israel, the like whereof was not since the time that a prophet was not seen among them. For this cause all Judah's friends came together and said unto Jonathan, since thy brother Judah died, we have no man like him to go forth against our enemies and Bacchides, and against them of our nation that are adversaries to us. Now therefore we have chosen thee this day to be our prince and captain in his stead,
Mm.
that thou mayest fight our battles. Upon this, Jonathan took the governance upon him at that time and rose up instead of his brother Judah.
Yes. Gotta the next man up, as they say, right? Next man up. Because there's no such thing as cutting the head off. Because when the Most High has ordained His people, if you are gonna rise and lead, He will protect you. He will give you everything you need. Go on, my brother.
Verse 32. But when Bacchides gat knowledge thereof, he sought for to slay him. Then Jonathan and Simon his brother, and all that were with him, perceiving that, fled into the wilderness of Thecol, and pitched their tents by the water of the pool Asphar, which when Bacchides understood, he came near to Jordan with all his host upon the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath, you know what we do on these days.
Old tricks.
Yes.
Now Jonathan had sent his brother John, a captain of the people, to pray his friends, the Nabathites, that they might leave with them their carriage, which was much. But the children of Jambri came out of Madaba, and took and went their way with him.
Mm.
After this came word to Jonathan and Simon his brother, that the children of Jambri made a great marriage, daughter of one of the great princes
Of Canaan.
Therefore, they remembered John their brother and went up and hid themselves under the covert of the mountain. Where they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, there was much ado and great carriage. And the bridegroom came forth, and his friends and brethren, to meet them with drums and instruments of music and many weapons.
Many weapons.
Then Jonathan and they that were with him rose up against them from the place where they lay in ambush, and made a slaughter of them in such sort as many fell down dead, and the remnant fled into the mountain, and they took all their spoils.
So basically, when the Most High ordained some spoils for you, when He's got something set out for you to go to war, doesn't matter if somebody come and take it. It may discomfort you, Israel. All right? Yes, it all discomforts us. You know, we like our plans to go as we lay them, right? But when they don't go right, I mean, this man is now becoming the lead everybody. You know, I want you to really feel how Jonathan is going through right now. Jonathan his brother been enslaved. Everybody's been in famine. Got people going over to the other side because they're trying to cut deals because they're starving. You got the remnant left. And you ask your brother, say, God then told me, okay, you ask your brother, go talk to our brothers over there and say, we need this. They come back, man, they already stole that. What? What? They already stole that. We didn't even get a chance to ask them. So what do you think the weight of the world when he first hears that, what do I do? Do I cower? Do I go and ask somebody else? Do I pray? Now the Most High told me that was mine. We're going to get that. And you have to have that in this time, Israel. When things go bad, it's for you to see, to push forward. Go on, my brother.
Thus was the marriage turned into mourning, and the noise of their melody into lamentation. So when they had avenged fully the blood of their brother, they turned again to the marsh of Jordan.
I'll just stick in, they bless who blesses us, and he curses who curses us. Let me stick that in there. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry.
Now when Bacchides heard hereof, he came on the Sabbath day unto the banks of Jordan with great power.
We knew he was already coming. That's why we're going through all of this. You know what I'm saying? Get on. Habitual. Yes, habitual.
So if the enemy comes on your home, they on purpose.
Because that's the only day they know where we're going to be. Because we out, if you Hebrews, doing the work. You don't know where we at Monday through Friday. You're not going to know where we are. You're not going to be able to track us. We're doing the work. We at war. I mean, y'all should really know this. Go ahead.
Verse 44. Then Jonathan said to his company, let us go up now and fight for our lives. For it standeth not with us today, as in time past. For behold, the battle is before
us.
behind us, and the water of Jordan on this side and that side.
Yeah.
Likewise, and wood. Neither is there place for us to turn aside.
Like, come on now. Look at where we at. Be clear on where we are, brethren. Let's not think that we are in any other place than where we are, because that leads to confusion in leadership. If you don't know how much work we got, if you don't know what direction we're going in, if you don't see how insurmountable the things we are, then as a leader, we haven't done our job. So my brother is saying, look, brothers, this is where we are. Make no mistake. There ain't no turning around. We have chosen this lot, or rather the Most High as a remnant, as being a remnant. He's chosen us. And for that, we are thankful. We'll go on, my brother.
Verse 46. Wherefore cry ye now unto heaven, that ye may be delivered from the hand of your enemies.
Yeah, from your enemies.
With that they joined battle, and Jonathan stretched forth his hand to smite Bacchides.
Yes.
But he turned back.
Sissy. You know what I'm saying? So, sissy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you've been egging all this time. We here, baby.
You sacrificed twice. You
Yeah.
done ordered everything. You done tore down temples. You done desecrated everything. You done put evil men in the most
Oh my
high
God, hold
places.
up. Natural is on.
My brother Natural.
Natural Langdon, my brother Natural. Hallelujah. It is truly a blessed day.
Yes,
My
yes.
brother's in Africa right now. Believe tuning in with us right now. Go ahead, man, wherever you are, the world traveler. But all praises that you in, man. But go on, my brother. I'm sorry.
Verse 48. Then Jonathan and they that were with him leaped into Jordan and swam over unto the farther bank. Howbeit the other passed not over Jordan unto them.
Mhm.
So there were slain of Vashti's side that day about 1,000 men. Afterward returned Vashti to Jerusalem and prepared the strong cities of Judea, the fort in Jericho, and Emmaus, and Beth Horon, and Bethel, and Thamnatha, Pharathim, and Tappuah. These did he strengthen with high walls, with gates, and with bars.
Bars.
And in them he set a garrison that they might work malice upon Israel.
Israel.
He fortified also the city of Bethsura and Gaza and the tower and put forces in them and provision of victuals.
Ah.
Beside he took the chief men's sons in the country for hostages and put them into the tower at Jerusalem to be kept.
Sound like a draft to me. I mean, all these things sound real similar to somebody knowing they're about to go down and they're trying to fortify themselves for the last stand, custard, so to speak. Well, go ahead, my brother.
Moreover, in the 153rd year, in the second month, Alcimus commanded that the wall of the inner court of the sanctuary be pulled down.
Mm,
He pulled down also the works of the prophets.
so disrespectful.
And as he began to pull down, even at that time was Alcimus plagued, and his enterprises hindered,
Mm-hmm.
for his mouth was stopped,
What?
and he was taken with a palsy, so that he could no more speak anything or give order concerning his house.
My man, Most High struck him down with the wounded palsy. See, yes.
That means ways. It means that your body cannot move, so your body cannot move, but you can feel stuff on your skin.
Oh,
Or you can, your body can move,
uh-huh.
and you can. It's either or. It's none. You can't feel
Wow.
nothing, and you can't move. So he couldn't speak.
Yeah.
Chances are, it's like a stroke. He just couldn't move.
Yeah, the Most High says the last wall you ordered to take down, partner. The last one, I guarantee is the last one. Go ahead, my brother. Oh, praise my King.
Oh, praise the Most High.
Yes.
Justice. In battles that we can't fight. We can't fight that.
Nah, man. That's why I say the vengeance is his. That's why anything that we could,
Like that, you could have went and slain him and his children, but you can't give him the whole.
nah.
Because that gives his generals a whole different like, oh,
And but feel like you get to feel, like you said, you are stuck, but you feel everything. You can't talk. You
yeah.
can't say ouch. You can't scream out. And he
He
hears
feels
everything.
everything. He can't give word.
That's torture, baby. Oh, wow. Go ahead, man.
Verse 56. So Alcimus died at that time of great torment.
Hmm.
Now when Vashti saw that Alcimus was dead, he returned to the king, whereupon the land of Judea was in rest 2 years. Then
2
all
years.
the ungodly men held a council, saying, Behold, Jonathan and his company are at ease, and dwell without care. Now therefore we will bring Vashti's hither, we shall take them all one night.
Really?
So they went and consulted with him. Then removed he and came with a great host, and sent letters privily to his adherents in Judea, that they should take Jonathan and those that were with him. Howbeit they could not,
Right.
because their counsel was known unto him.
Yeah. Like, already know. It's like, Other people know y'all gonna lose, right? Like we got people letting us know. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we had it done to us in the chapter 7. You know what I'm saying? They went to Antiochus. It was like, yo, don't even trip. Them Judah ain't got it, man. Yes.
Verse 61. Wherefore they took of the men of the country that were authors of
Mischief.
mischief
Hmm.
about 50 persons and slew them.
Straight.
Afterward, Jonathan and Simon and they that were with them got them away to Bethbasi, which is in the wilderness, and they repaired the decays thereof and made it strong.
Yeah. Yes.
Which thing, when Bacchides knew, he gathered together all his hosts and sent word to them that were of Judea. Then went he and laid siege against Bethbasi, and they fought against it a long season and made engines of war.
All season engines of war. Y'all notice none of these battles are like a week, 2 weeks, or a month type thing. This ain't a Gulf Storm type thing. These girl. Yeah.
But Jonathan left his brother Simon in the city and went forth himself into the country, and with a certain number went he forth. And he smote Odenars and his brethren, and the children of Phasaron in their tent. And when he began to smite them and came up with his forces, Simon and his company went out of the city and burned up the engines of war.
Yeah.
And fought against Bacchides, who was discomfited by them. And they afflicted him sore, for his counsel and travail was in vain.
And Simon trying to make up for that atrocity when he went against the Most High in order. But go on, my brother.
Wherefore he was very wroth at the wicked men that gave him counsel to come into the country, insomuch as he slew many of them, and proposed to return into his own country. Actually, he was mad that he got that counsel.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like,
Mad that losers gave you lying news.
but Bashides, you're a loser. So you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the people. Yeah, I just go. You already ran out on your people already. You only let so many hanging. So what you expect, Batch? Right. Yeah. And you give none of it. You want loyalty, but you give none of it.
Verse 70. Whereof, when Jonathan had knowledge, he sent ambassadors unto them to the end he should make peace with him and deliver them the prisoners. Which thing he accepted and did according to his demands, and swear unto them that he would never do him harm all the days of
His life, bruh.
When therefore he had restored unto him the prisoners that he had taken aforetime out of the land
The
of
Judea.
he returned and went his way into his own land, neither came he any more into
To the
it.
borders. I mean, after all the killing, the slaying, the beating down, the palsy, now you okay? We're not gonna come back into your
You had to watch your homie get the palsy and your whole crew die, and the lions came to you and gave you the false news about something now.
right now.
That's how much it took for you to leave.
But that's some serious hate they got for us to go that far, right? No, 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 no. We got one last verse left on this. We at 73, my brother.
Thus the sword ceased from Israel, but Jonathan dwelt at Machmas and began to govern the people, and he destroyed the ungodly men.
Israel.
That's special that he did. That's a stronghold for Benjamin.
Benjamin shouts out to my Jamaicans. Yeah.
Expanded the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
His brother was a Modine and expanded that, and then now he's over here. Like
That's how you do. You're supposed to. Only way that we can build Israel is on each other's shoulders and our family's shoulders, and what your mom and what your grandfather did. Becoming a perfectionist. That's what families were known for. That's how names actually started. People named you after what you did. You know what I'm saying? Carpenter's son. There was, Davidson. I mean, there was this son. I mean, it was just what you did and what your family did followed you because you perfected. You became that. Well, my brother, I'm not gonna say we went over by 17 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Ah,
Play some music and segue
our closing afterwards. Yeah. We just want to thank all of y'all for coming out and listening and staying with us this whole way. Tonight we went through a lot of things. And again, I reiterate, man, servant is what we all need to know what that is, understand what that is, and walk with that. And in that, you'll find your kingdom. I guarantee you'll find your kingdom in being a servant. Um, but with that said, we pray that the Shabbat is a restful, peaceful, belly filling, no money spent. You really feel refuge and peace and that meditation in your body and the Most High, all that rejuvenates together and just makes you the child that he made you to be, you know. You got anything to say, my brother?
pray for that personal relationship with the Most High for all of Israel,
Yes.
because there's nothing more we can seek than to
Nah.
be in this. As we're given, right? Because we don't do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
Just think, these folks thought they had the world. They thought they had all the power in the world. The Most High is just using them to show the whole world
Yeah.
what really is.
Yeah.
So draw that connection and don't disconnect. Get that umbilical cord
Yes.
connected to
Yes.
the Most High. Get that nourishment in there. Use the Sabbath as a day to rejuvenate and
Yes.
refresh this body so that way
Hallelujah.
you can be
Hallelujah.
rooted in the Most High. Because it's you and the Most High. Your child can't speak for you when that judgment day. Your parents can't speak to you. Your friends can't. Husband can't. Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody can speak to you on that day, man. You got to guard it, man.
I'm terrified. Sometimes I be walking out of the room and just hiding because I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
know nobody can speak for me in my time. You
Yes.
can only speak for that. And I pray that we all just get that and connect to the Most High in our soul.
Yes.
Pray for
Yes.
me. Pray for me. Really, if I ain't praying for you.
Right. If you ain't praying for yourself, how can you pray for me? That's a real hey, if you ain't praying for yourself, how can you pray for me or anybody else, man?
Obedience over
So
sacrifice.
obedience over sacrifice. Yes.
Obedience is number one in being a servant. Submit
Absolutely.
to your elders.
Absolutely. Not a thing. It is not a thing. You know what I'm saying? So Feast of Dedications, that's what we're in. It's on the seventh day. It is 8 days from the second to the 10th. So on Monday, we should probably be out seventh, eight, nine, the 10th. So we'll have one more day on Monday of the Feast of Dedications. But remember that this Feast of Dedications is about you dedicating. We go through these feast days in remembrance of how to walk with the Most High. Just like the holidays supposed to get you closer to whatever Jesus they had. Well, that's what our feast days are for. So dedicate yourself. Tonight, we obviously saying we dedicate ourselves to being servants. So that make, in your Sabbath, your Shabbat tonight, dedicate yourself to something. Hopefully it's the Most High. And if you already dedicated yourself to the Most High, then dedicate yourself to some kingdom work, whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dedicate. So all praise to the Most High. We
Yes.
thank him. His son, Yahweh Shai, and our Father, Yahweh. All praises. See y'all Monday.